Hello my friends and welcome back to episode 10 of our Football Manager 21 Beta save with Barcelona. Now we've come back slightly earlier than planned to play the away game against Man City. I initially said the home game and then I said probably be later on. I need to record this episode for tomorrow basically. I can't record during the day, so my hand's kind of been tied. If I go much longer I won't get an episode recorded basically tonight, which then means tomorrow doesn't get an episode. So this has kind of tied my hand, so we're going to be doing this game and then we've got a big jump all the way to the other side of the January transfer window. That is going to be one hell of a marathon for me to do tomorrow, if I can manage it. But I can record Sunday during the day, so that's kind of the difference. I can, pace that a little bit better. So today we are playing at Man City away. We've had a few games since the last episode where we beat Rapid Vienna 7-1. Now we're still playing the 4-2-3-1. Today we're going to adjust it slightly, of course, because you don't go away to Man City and play every man in the box. We'll just get absolutely slaughtered. So we played Granada, we won 3-0. Erling Haaland hat-trick. This is going to be a bit of a theme, by the way. We then beat Eibar 3-1. One from Haaland, one from Dembele and one from Messi before we played Sevilla. 2 from Fatih, 4 from Haaland before we played Krasnodar in the Champions League. No goal for Haaland here. You don't think he's actually scored in the Champions League. Did he score in this game? Nope. So he's not scored in the Champions League for us yet. 3 for Fatih, 1 for Messi and 1 for Gabriel Barbosa off the bench before we played Sporting Gijon. And another hat-trick for Erling Haaland in the league for 15 goals in 7 8 games I think it is. Ansu Fati with 1 and Pedri with 1. And then we played at Valencia where we won 1-0. No goals for Haaland on this occasion. He was pretty knackered after international duty. I probably shouldn't have played him, to be honest, but he's on a goal record right now where I think he could break all sorts of records. As I said in the first episode, some people said he was overpowered on the forums, and I'm starting to believe that. He didn't score here, he came off. This was against the best defence in the division, of course, though, so there's always that. But Gabriel Barbosa came off the bench and scored us a goal, and that's the benefit of having 2 very, very good, prolific strikers. Barbosa might not be the best all-round striker, but he is a very, very natural finisher. As you see, 8 games, 15 goals for Haaland, 9 ahead of second place. 3 assists for Coutinho is not bad when he's barely played a game. I think he's had 2 off the bench and maybe 1 start. Although I seem to remember, just having a look at the league table, Real Madrid drew to Getafe away, so we're now leading that and matching on goal difference. I seem to remember was that Olmo was closing in on the assist record, so 6 assists for him, but only 3 of them in the league. So again, he's equal with Coutinho. But 3 of his assists have came in the Champions League. So he's got 6, and I think the record, which would probably be from last season of course, was 10. That actually shows you how poor the tactic was last year in terms of creating chances. Anyway guys, we're going to skip to this game against Man City. I'll see you in 1 second. So we've been kind of forcing an interesting team selection here, to be honest. Not ones that I was necessarily wanting to make. Basically, little hearts or issues, so we've had to deal with that. So we've got Dest in the team because Mbappe wasn't fit enough. We've got PKN because Gomez wasn't fit enough, and I felt we needed some level of experience in the defence for this game. So Torpedo is in for Gomez, Grimaldo, Pedri, Olmo, De Jong, Dembele in for Messi. Similar issue. He is on the bench. Haaland and Fatih up top, or Haaland up top, Fatih on the wing. So let's give the fans a good performance here. Pump fest, blah blah blah. The usual sort of team talk. Tactics. Now, did I change my tactic here? No, I did not. So get to tactics. Positive. Support. All I need to change. All I change for my tactics when we're playing big games. Now this is obviously adjustable. My tactics are very, very flexible in that, or at least this 4-2-3-1 is. Now it's not as flexible here as it is with Rangers, because with Rangers both my central midfielders were capable of coming back into CDM. I don't think Pedri is capable of that. That's a great ball, by the way. Fatih not quite matching up. I really like the idea though from Fatih, but unfortunately only found Ruben Neves. Theo Hernandez is transfer listed by them, and Sterling, he's got the burn on PK there. Unfortunately, PK wouldn't have even started this game, to be truthful with you, if I did not feel we needed that experience. But after 15 minutes, we find ourselves a goal behind to Raheem Sterling. Disappointing. Theo Hernandez just gets past Dest too easy. I do prefer Mbabu there. My staff say Dest better. I prefer Mbabu. I think they're both very similar though, and obviously Dest has the potential, so I'll probably be throwing Dest in. But I don't want to throw him into the Wolves, if you like. Good throw in from Dest, does find Danny Olmo. Theo Hernandez does decent, but Olmo finds his space, gets it to Dembele, cuts back outside, finds Olmo in space, crossed across it, unfortunately blocked out for us. Sterling again, burning away with that pace, obviously very, very quick. Raheem Sterling finds Lautaro Martinez, a player they signed in the summer. I was monitoring him. Couple of blocks here and it falls for Kevin De Bruyne kindly. Incisive counter-attack from them, not quite clinical, and we can live with that. Donnarumma, very, very good start to his Barcelona career. The times that we do get over the defence, he tends to make himself very big, make him very hard to beat. Ruben Neves plays it out, Foden plays it across, finds Bernardo Silva, who's gone past Grimaldo far too easily there. Donnarumma holds up well. I'm going to give a bit of demand more here. We've not started well at all. In fact, to the point that I'm tempted to go very attacking here. Olmo whips in towards Dembele. Fati, it's allowed. I wasn't sure. I was suspecting an offside there. I was watching the linesman. Fati's goal does count for his 4th, I believe, in the Champions League. Maybe even 5th. He's certainly got off to an absolute flyer, and he is developing really, really nicely, according to my staff. So I'm very happy to see that. But a good finish there from Ansu Fati, who is only going to get better and better this season because he is playing. You know, he's not got Griezmann to contend with what he does in the Champions League. Griezmann, there was space in the Champions League squad for me to put Griezmann in. There was not space in the league squad because under 21s don't have to be registered in the Champions League. That's poor from Donnarumma and the defence, to be fair. Under 21 don't need to be registered in Europe, but they do in the league unless they're under 18. So it works out slightly different in terms of squad size, and obviously we've got so many homegrown players that we're registered in the Champions League. It actually doesn't affect our numbers too much, so there's positives there all round. As Ederson gets out to Laporte, Foden, Raheem Sterling having a very good game, of course, with his brace. De Bruyne, very good player. Over to Bernardo Silva, out to Hakimi. I didn't know they signed Hakimi, whipped in, good save Donnarumma. So a couple of poaches away from Inter, I believe, there from Barca. Donnarumma launching it forward this time, going for Ousmane Dembele, cleared it back down the way. PK picks up, again swept forward, not going to find a Barca shirt there. I'm getting so tongue twisted tonight. Dest rather, why am I saying Fatty? Sterling, that's unbelievable strike. Dest has to be stronger, but that is, you can't legislate for that strike. He's been tormented, Serginho Dest. He has been absolutely tormented. I don't have anyone that can play right back on the bench either, I don't think, because of how tired other people were. Maybe Eric Garcia could play out there. Bowley's played there, but I don't think this is going to be easy by any stretch. So let's go to tactics, see what we can work out. Garcia can't be the only one that I'd be comfortable putting in there though. I tell you what, let's take you back to attack, but I want you to man mark Raheem Sterling, mark tighter. Might sound daft, but this has worked for me in the past. I want you to specifically man mark Bernardo Silva, and I'm going to mark the full back here as well. I don't think they've not been attacking. We'll go with it. It'll ease Dest a little bit. We will go very attacking. We do need goals, and see if it works. If it doesn't work, we can drop back. Basically, is kind of what I'm thinking here. Hakimi throws it into De Bruyne, but first half was not good from us at all. Oh, he's got the run on him again. Sterling is tearing us apart. He's tearing us apart. We need to. Garcia. Could you survive right back? Yes, you could. So we'll do that. We'll put you on support. I think this is a better option than Dest right now. Dest is just getting absolutely torn. He's not getting any joy. Do need to change my set piece routine. Although this has created a few goals recently. That default routine. And Belly in for Fatty just over the bar. Unfortunately, they definitely, we've not been in this game at all. They definitely deserve a lead. Whether a 4-1 lead, I don't know. But it's going to happen when, excuse me, you've got players like Raheem Sterling having a good game, and your right back having a poor game. Hakimi comes forward. Might go and get him marked by the left wing, which would be Ansu Fati. So mark tight or mark specific player. Gimme. Just bring back players rather than go more defensive, because we need goals ourselves now. Danny Olmo. Poor there from Danny Olmo, but he's got away with it. Then Belly bursts forward. Gets into such a tame effort. Got that. He refuses 2 really good passing opportunities in that run, and then just does the tamest effort ever. When you've got 2 players on form in those positions, you've got to take them. I think it is time to unleash Messi. See how he gets on. Can't really do any worse right now, can we? This has been an absolutely shocking performance from the entire team, really. I don't want to do it at defensive corner, but I hate it making subs at defensive corners. Now we've got to make something in the midfield. We'll bring Coutinho on for Pedri. Been bringing what's his name off quite a lot, De Jong for Oriol Busquets. So Pedri is due a rest. What was that defender? What was that defender? You just literally run in a direction that Phil Foden has already ran past, and you just give him all this free space to run in. And if he actually had a half decent shot, it's crazy. Saying that Fatty's getting dragged out of his position to deal with the man marking, that's fine. I was accepting that. I knew that would happen. Simple pass, and you just telegraph it. Foden again. It's PK. He's done it again. He's literally just ran the opposite direction there. And I think that was PK that got back there. But that's twice now where we've just seen him turn his back on play and run away. Maybe PK's been the problem. Maybe I blame Dest and it was PK. Dest definitely got beaten too easy a couple of times, but he had no cover right enough. It's a difficult one. Depay into Foden. Over the top for Theo Hernandez, who's not had his runner tracked by Messi here. Messi has got back though. Again, coming out of position, but he's tracking the runner, just giving us a bit extra defensive stability. They're obviously thrown their fullbacks forward, so it allows us to be attacking. Now that will take a lot more energy out of our players because they've got to get up and down, and it maybe does nerf our attack a little bit. So it's maybe is counterintuitive, I don't know. It's a good save from Donnarumma. We've been better since on the very attacking. We only conceded 1. We conceded 3 in the first half. Whether that's Garcia coming on or not, I don't know. But definitely defensively we've been shored up. We're not getting hit down that our right hand side quite so much. Haaland, that's a clear free kick, ref. Cynical. It's a good foul by him, to be fair. Really good foul. I would say that reversed, I would be taking a foul there. Just one of those ones when you're on the attack you don't really want. We need goals because we want to make sure this head-to-head isn't too disruptive for us. Messi went ball in. Haaland, his first goal in the Champions League for Barcelona. It's going to be a pretty meaningless one, to be honest, but it could affect it. If we go and beat City 2-0 at the Camp Nou and we finish equal on points, would go ahead to them on head-to-head because of the away goals. I believe that does count for the head-to-head, although I could be wrong. So it could be a big goal. Looks meaningless just now, but it could be a big goal. PK to Todibo gets out to Fatty, poor touch, but gets it to Olmo and back to Fatty, who can just sort of get in his stride, breeze past a couple of players, finds Messi. What a player we're bringing off the bench. Brings it inside. Messi off the post. He had torn Theo Hernandez apart there and then launches it. Beats Ederson. Ederson's never getting there and it's off the post. So a disappointing 4-2 defeat there, guys. I'm not happy. But hey ho, first loss of the season, I believe. But we're now going to jump ahead next episode all the way to the other side of January, so a big jump. I'll hopefully catch you all tomorrow for that, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.